Well, welcome to day 20, and I have to say, I've got a bit of apprehension about today. We're talking environmental factors and heart health, and I feel a little bit despondent, almost embarrassed, sad that our species have taken the world to this place where we're talking about the impact of man on our own health, but probably the health of other animals and plants on the planet, and the impact is so detrimental. It's actually quite depressing, and it's unfortunate that we have to think about it because it's real, and we're starting to observe it more and more. Things like air pollution can affect your heart because tiny particles that are called PM 2.5s, these tiny little particles of pollution can end up being inhaled into your lungs, get through the blood vessels in the lungs and into the blood vessels of your body, causing an inflammatory response. This inflammatory response can drive blood pressure. We've even found evidence of tiny bits of fragments of microscopic plastic within plaque within arteries. Look, I honestly think this is a little bit depressing, but we have to be aware of it because we don't want to be putting ourselves in the way of these exposures, and we need to be avoiding them where we can, and we need to be, I think, trying to hold people accountable wherever possible, and hoping by shining a light on it that the very people who could make a difference do start to make a difference. So, air is problematic, particles within the air can be problematic, but also things like, heavy metal within contaminated soils or even contaminated waters can be problematic. Pesticides, cleaning our food properly before we wash it, as long as our water is not tainted by lead or some other impurity because of storage or pipes or various other aspects of the delivery of that water to us. We do know that sudden exposures of pollution could be problematic, and one of the really interesting things that I've come across in my reading is the impact of noise pollution and what an impact that can have, particularly on things like blood pressure, and we almost take it for granted. What can we do? Well, I think we need to raise awareness. I think we need to talk to the people who are at the coalface of making the decisions in industry about what can be done to really move away from what's probably been historically choices that have been based on economics to choices that are based on health. And not just health of humans, but health of the planet and other organisms. We can use filters. That's not a bad idea. You can run your car on recirculate with its air conditioning as you travel through traffic. You can eat an antioxidant-rich food and be mindful of chemical exposures, buying organic. All those things make perfect sense. So, it's a bit of a shout out to a heads up to be aware and talk to people about this. We can make small changes in our own lives, but we really need to be, talking at dinner table conversations, talking in groups, clubs, societies, and hopefully talking to our politicians and business leaders to start making the changes, not just for us, but for our kids and for other people on the planet. I don't think I like that topic today, so I'm going to sign off now. I am going to wish you the very best. Drink clean water, breathe fresh air, eat wholesome food, and wash it well, even if it is organic. For now, I am going to wish you the very best. I do hope you live as well as possible for as long as possible, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow. Take care, and bye for now.